Updated March 22, 2019, 10 hours 0 minutes and 36 seconds. Facebook has confirmed it left millions of user passwords readable by its employees for years, after a security researcher posted about the issue online. Key points. Facebook failed to scramble passwords, and has reportedly stored them in plain text. Since 2012, storing passwords in a scrambled form makes it almost impossible to recover the original text. Facebook says it discovered the problem in January by storing passwords in readable plain text, as opposed to a scrambled form, which makes it almost impossible to recover the original text. Facebook violated fundamental computer security practices. There is no valid reason why anyone in an organization, especially the size of Facebook, needs to have access to users' passwords in plain text, cybersecurity expert Andrei Barishevich said. Facebook said there was no evidence its employees abused access to this data, but thousands of employees could have searched them. The company said the passwords were stored on internal company servers, where no outsiders could access them. The incident reveals yet another oversight at a company that insists it is a responsible guardian for the personal data of its 2.2 billion users worldwide. The security blog Krebs on Security said Facebook may have left the passwords of some 600 million Facebook users vulnerable. In a blog post, Facebook said it would likely notify hundreds of millions of Facebook Lite users, millions of Facebook users and tens of thousands of Instagram users that their passwords were stored in plain text. Facebook Lite is a version of the social network designed for people with older phones or low-speed internet connections, used primarily in developing countries. Last week, Facebook chief executive Mark Zuckerberg touted a new, privacy-focused vision for the social network that would emphasize private communication over public sharing. The company said it wanted to encourage small groups of people to carry on encrypted conversations that neither Facebook nor any other outsider could read. The fact that the company failed to do something as simple as encrypting passwords, however, has raised questions about its ability to manage more complex encryption issues, such as messaging, flawlessly. Facebook said it discovered the plain text password problem in January, but security researcher Brian Krebs wrote that, in some cases, the passwords had been stored in plain text. Since 2012, Facebook Lite launched in 2015 and Facebook bought Instagram in 2012. Mr. Barishevich said he could not recall any major company caught leaving so many passwords exposed internally. He said he had seen a number of instances where much smaller organizations made such information readily available, not just to programmers but also to customer support teams. Security analyst Troy Hunt, who runs a data breach website and described the situation as embarrassing for Facebook, said the plain text password problem would have made no serious, practical impact unless an adversary had gained access to the passwords. But Facebook has had major breaches, most recently in September, when attackers accessed some 29 million accounts. Jake Williams, president of Rendition InfoSec, said storing passwords in plain text is, unfortunately, more common than most of the industry talks about, and tends to happen when developers are trying to rid a system of bugs. He said the Facebook blog post suggested storing passwords in plain text may have been a sanctioned practice, although he said it was also possible a rogue development team was to blame. AP Topics: Social media, information and communication. United States first posted March 22, 2019, 9 hours 37 minutes and 9 seconds.